So I have some incense here burning in my copalera, but I want to show you some incenses that I have that I use. So I have this big bag, did a dent of it, of frankincense and myrrh. Then I got some, so I have right here, this is Incencio de los Tres Reyes. This is a fresh blend. This is not the Botanica type that you see. It's really colorful. This is fresh, and it's got some frankincense, some myrrh, I think some copal, and some other resins. So I'm gonna call it Incencio. So right here I have some sandalwood in powder. I don't know how true this is because Sándalo is very expensive, but this is en polvo, sandalwood in powder. So you could see este es el sándalo en polvo. I bought this at a Indian market. It smells pretty good. And I can use this in a lot of spiritual work. Now right here I have some bokors. This is Arabian bokor. That one of my godsons, when he went to the Middle East, he got me some. Let me take it out of the package. So brand of bokor came in this plastic container, and I've saved it. It's wrapped up with this, that wrapping. I don't want to take it too much out, but there's the bokor in there, and I got a whole bunch. He bought this for me years ago. And look at all this bokor that I have. Love this stuff. This is very pungent and earthy smelling and animalistic. Right. So I didn't take out all the incenses that I have or resins. This is a box that I have, and I have some copal. All right. Mapacho. This one is from, I think it's from Peru. This is Mapacho Tabaco. Mapacho. Ooh. Tabanuco. This is Tabanuco resin from Puerto Rico, sacred to the Taíno spirits and to the Semi spirits. Tabanuco. This one comes from Puerto Rico. Tabanuco is the equivalent of Puerto Rico's version of copal. The copal used in Mexican culture and Central and South America. This is the Puerto Rican version, which is Tabanuco. What else do I have in this box? I think this is grated Palo Santo. Here I have some old Palo Santos that I've used. This, I don't know who gave this to me. Right, this is Siete Potencia Africana. I've never used it. I should use it. I should read what it is. Pero Siete Potencia Africana. These are some of the resins and powders and incenses that I use. I didn't take out all of them because the video would be too long. But these are just some of them. I'm going to show you something that's become very popular lately. I remember growing up, we never heard about this, but it's become so sacred that everyone uses it. Sacred or too used, I guess, but let me show you. All right here. And then we have some sage. And I got a whole bunch of this. This stuff I've never had to buy. People gift it to me, especially if I go to like a ceremony or I cleanse, or they gift me sage, and I'm very thankful. I'm going to show you this tomfoolery that I got a long time ago. I don't know who gave me this, but I'm going to show you. I've never opened it, so I'm going to open it up today. This is white sage, and it's wrapped up. Look at this. I want to show you. This right here is the vulgar invention of a demented New Ager. Literally, this is what I call it. This is like the fluff bunny stuff. Why, people? Why? So I'm going to take this out of the package so you can see. There's two of them. I have not used them. I don't know how long I've had them. But what is this? So you got some white sage medicine wrapped up with 4 pretty shiny pennies, which I'm going to separate. And I don't know if this is Asian hell money, but what is this? What is this to do to attract abundance and fortune? And white sage has its spiritual properties. And here we are. Something that is sacred to Native American cultures. And here it is used in witchcraft or brujeria to attract abundance and money, which is not bad. It's okay, but why use this sacred medicine for that? You know, I believe that every sacred medicine has its purpose. Tabaco, for me, in the Taino culture, in the Spanish, not the Spanish, the indigenous cultures of the Americas, was sacred to the spirits, was given to the spirits for cleansing and for prayer. And that's what we used it for. And so sage has its purpose. And here we have it being used to attract money and abundance, which is okay if you want to attract money and abundance, but why use this sacred medicine? So I'm going to remove this from here because this is not needed. And I think these things right here are a big waste. Literally, they are a big waste. Let me show you what I do with sage when I get it. Here's a package of sage. And I like to separate it because you don't need to waste all that. That's just a waste. So what I do when I light sage, if I do and when I do, is I just use a little bit, right? And so this, to me, lighting this whole thing, to me, is a waste. And you're burning ink and paper and money, moneda, when you can use this in other spiritual work to attract abundance work. I like to attract work, right? I like to earn my money. But let me separate this real quick. One, I'm doing it. It's kind of hard to do with one hand, but I'm just separating it just so you can see. And I'm going to do this one also. Okay, so I separated it, and here it is, and here's the 4 pennies. And I don't know if this is hell money used in Asian cultures. It is glued, wrapped up. It is fake. It's just paper. It's monopoly money. So I'm going to separate this one also and save this moneda, this money, this menudo, this chavitos, as we call in Puerto Rico, you know, to offer to the spirits. And then, okay, so I separated them, and this fake, look at this, glued, so I can't even open it. We don't need this. And this I can use to make ofrendas derecho to the spirits. Carefully separate this white sage, because a lot of people use it like this, and this is just a waste. This could last you so long. So here's all the sage that I separated. Okay, I like to, when I do burn sage, I just use this much. I don't use that whole stick. That's a waste. So I use this amount of sage to purify, to cleanse. So I don't like to use a bundle like this. To me, this is a waste. I mean, a lot of people just let it all burn out. You know, so I like to, a little bit goes a long way, people. I'm gonna light this little bit and put it in my copalera and show you how just a little goes a long way. So you can see I'm burning one, and I want to get it nice and, you know, ignited. And I'm gonna put it in my copalera and let it go out. And it works fine, just this one little stem. Actually, this is gonna be a lot. Let it go out naturally. And look at this. With this, you're ready to cleanse yourself, and you're ready to fumigate the house with this, just one little one. You can get a copalera, or you can get any type of incense burner that you choose, that you want. And you're ready to purify yourself and the home. Now, if you don't have sage, white sage, which is something that's used with a lot of Native American cultures, remember, go to our ancestral ways. What did our ancestors use? In Mexico, they use copal, you know. In Puerto Rico, they use tabanuco, cigarros, tabaco. There's many incense and resins. So if you don't have white sage, look at this. Look at just that little piece, how much that burns and how much humo comes out of it that you can use to cleanse and purify. Anyways, I hope this video helped, and look at that little bit, how much it smokes. Hope you enjoyed this video. Sancista Brujo Luis. I'm going to go purificar y limpiar la casa. Ciao. Bye. So I want to show you it's still burning, and something that can last you one use. I keep it in plastic sandwich bag. That one, before I broke those 2, that lasted me like 1 or 2 years of use. I take out the leaf that I need, and I use it and burn it, and I'm not wasting sage. But I got my own incenses that I use, that some of my spirits like. My Taino spirits, they like tabanuco. My African spirits, they like tobacco. A lot of my native spirits like tobacco. my santos, my loa. They like the tres reyes. Some of my Middle Eastern spirits, my gitano, my arabe. They like the bokors. You know, my spirits from the east, they like sandalo. So again, look at that. This will last me for years to cleanse the house, purify the house, to do limpias on my clients. So don't waste sage. You know, this is being over harvested, and people are just buying and over harvesting our Mother Earth, and that's a disrespect. So anyways, and this is Sancista Brujo Luis, and I'm going to separate these two. Well, I'll separate these two in a year when I go down with this bag. All right, ciao, bye.